Hey guys, we're back with another episode of Combo Versus. Today we'll be seeing if World Helios II with a metal chip core to be just is a competitive combo or not. So I've gotten quite a few requests to do a combo video with the just driver, and a lot of them were asking for a video with the world in left spin and 2B. So that's what we will be doing today. I'll go ahead and put this Beyblade together, weigh it, and then get right to the battles. Alright, so this combo weighs in at 70 grams. So this is a decent weighted combo. So let's go ahead and get right to the battles. So first, we'll be starting with the Tempest Solomon 1S will Xtend Plus. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then we'll switch over and launch our World Helios 2 with the metal chip core, 2B and just. So let's go ahead. Now, this just driver is a lot like Drift. The main differences I've seen is that Drift has a little bit more stamina while just hits a bit harder. So let's see if we can demonstrate this. So let's start with Tempest. Alright. So that is a win for World. And like I said, the just combo does hit harder, and I've noticed it has a little bit better KO resistance. So let's go ahead and launch Tempest first again. Alright, that is another win for the World combo. Now what I'll do this time is I'll light launch Tempest, as that is one strategy when going against an opposite spin Beyblade. So let's light launch Tempest. And you see, this is a valid strategy when going against this driver. Alright, so that was World that time, but let's go ahead and light launch Tempest one more time before switching over. So light launch. And you really want to aim for this again. Alright, so that is a self KO. And that is just a reality with this driver. So let's do one more launch with Tempest first. And as I said, it does act a lot like Drift, so it has high self KO probability. So let's light launch Tempest. So this just driver is worn down a lot, so it does hit up against that wheel. Alright, that is another win for World. So we'll go ahead and switch over and launch World first. Now, when launching this combo first, I do have to light launch. Otherwise, there is a high chance that it will self KO. So I can maybe do a medium launch. Let's give that a try. So yeah, self KO. So let's try to do a light launch with this World combo. So this will give us an idea of how good it can equalize in opposite spin. And I do believe Drift equalizes a lot better than Just. And I'll mention more on that towards the end. So that is a win for Tempest. So, Tempest. So let's launch world first, again one more time. So there you can kind of see the KO resistance there. As if that was Drift, Drift would have definitely went into the pocket. And again, this will most likely be a win for Tempest. Yeah, that is a win for Tempest. So let's go ahead and launch world first one more time. So we'll light launch again. And again, this will most likely be a win for Tempest. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to be Tempest. Actually, no, that was definitely a win for World, as I do not believe it ever stopped spinning. So let's go ahead and switch over to the next combos. Okay, so we have Brave Valkyrie with 2A and Xtend Plus. We'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then switch over to our World combo and launch it first 3 to 5 times. So let's get started. So Brave. It definitely does hit pretty hard. So that's a win for the World combo. Now let's launch Brave first again. And that is a self KO, which is just a reality for this combo. It will happen if you try too hard to launch. Now you can try to do a tilted or sliding launch and make it stall, but it really needs to make contact fairly quick or it will self KO. Alright, so another self KO. So let's go with Brave again. So yeah, you can see this is a pretty mobile combination. And I do believe it will win this matchup. Yep, that is a win for the World combo. So let's launch Brave first one more time. Okay, so Brave. So you can definitely see how hard this combo hits. I do believe it hits a lot harder than the Drift variant of this combo. So yeah, this should be another win for the World. Yep, win for the World combo. So we'll switch over and launch this combo first 3 to 5 times. So I will light launch this. So you can see it's definitely not as stable as the Drift variant. As you can see, it does wobble a lot. so that is a win for the world combo. So let's light launch world again. Another one for world, so we'll launch world first one more time. And you can see that this world combo does pick up speed pretty quick. So I'll light launch again. And you can see when it is speeding up. And I know I am hard launching Brave, but in the same situation with Drift, Drift does not pick up speed this quick. So that's the one for the world combo. So let's switch over and go with the next combos. Alright, so we have World Spriggan with 2B and Drift versus the World Helios II with the metal chip core, 2B and Just. Now, I don't think anybody really wants to see the matchup between these two Beyblades, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next combos. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to change this to right spin, as it is really hard to get both of these to compete against each other, as you really do have to light launch them both when launching first, and you can kind of switch over with the one you're launching second and hard launch it and get a KO. So I will do one match with both of these in left spin just so you can see, and then I'll go ahead and switch this world combo to right spin. Alright. So we'll launch the drift combo first. So yeah, that's what I mean. Since this was launched second, it can make contact and stay in. And I'll launch this first and launch the other combo with drift second, so you can see that as well. Alright, so you see, with the way these drivers are Awoken, I really do have to light launch them so that they don't self-KO. So it's really not an accurate depiction of these two going against each other with me launching them one at a time. So I'll go ahead and switch this combo to right spin. Alright, so now we have the right spin world with 2B and drift versus our world Helios 2 with the metal chip core, 2B and Just. So I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times, then switch over and launch this. So let's go ahead. And I will light launch the one that I'm launching first and switch over and hard launch the one going second, as they both will still speed or equalize. Okay, so I will light launch the drift combo. Alright, so you can see they are equalizing. So let's see what's going to happen. Now, I do believe that was a win for the drift combo, but I will slow it down in editing. So let's go ahead and launch this first again. So this should be another one for the drift, as just to state it plainly, the drift combo I do believe is better in opposite spin between these two. So yeah, that was a win. So we'll switch over and launch the just combo first. Alright, so I'll light launch. So you can see this just combo can take a hit. And yeah, that is another one for this. So what I'll do now is I'll try to hard launch this, kind of a sliding launch so it stalls for a second. And that was a horrible job, so let's try it again. So this one did win, but hard launching is really hard to do with this and keep it in the ring. So you do have to do a sliding launch and angle it pretty hard. So I'll go ahead and launch this first one more time and switch combos. So I'm gonna hard launch it. So we'll say that is the one for this. So I'll go ahead and switch combos. So we have raised Diabolos with 3A and Destroy Dash. I'll launch this first 3 to 5 times. Then we'll switch over to our world Helios II with the metal chip core, 2B and Just, and launch this first 3 to 5 times. So let's go ahead. So I do believe Just has more stamina than an Awoken Destroy Dash. And yeah, that is a win for the world combo. So that was a KO win for the world combo. So let's go ahead and launch Rage first one more time. And I'll redo that launch as the Just combo was about to burst. Now, I do think that that was a win for Rage. I think it did KO Just over here. So let's launch Rage first one more time. So let's see how this plays out, as the Just driver did lose a lot of stamina. And yeah, as expected, it is a win for Rage. So we'll switch over and launch Just first. So this is left versus left. So ideally you want to hard launch when you're using left on left or right on right. So I'll try to do a medium launch and see how this plays out. And yeah, that is a win for Rage. So let's launch this first again. So I do believe this will be a win for Rage again, as the problem is hard launching this, it does go wild and it bounces all around the stadium and loses a lot of stamina. So let's just do it one more time and let's light launch or do a mid launch and see what happens against Rage. And yeah, I did aim, so that's what happens. So one more thing to try is, this is an Awoken Destroy Dash. So I'll try it on an Extreme Dash to see how it plays out. So I do have a fairly new Extreme, so I'll go ahead and launch Rage first one time and then launch the World Combo. Alright, so let's do Rage first one more time. So that's World. Let's do Rage first again. So that is the World combo again. Now, Rage did get a really good hit and World was saved by the wall. So I'll put these combos up and come back with my thoughts. So, is World Helios II 2B Awoken just a competitive combo or not? Well, I think it is very similar to the Drift Driver. The main differences is that Drift has a lot more stamina and Just has a lot more power. So one problem I do believe is that this Just Driver has been awoken too much, as I think the tip is too low. So if I were to get another Just Driver and attempt to awaken it again, I wouldn't bring it down this low. I would make it a little higher, as the Beyblade doesn't really match up with the height of other Beyblades, if that makes sense. So a lot of times this World is in contact with the disc when you're talking about, say, Tempest 1S will Xtend Plus, and that really doesn't allow it to equalize. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this combo. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and all of that other good stuff. Thanks.